Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. Well, it's been, man, you seem so far away, Miss Kitty.
I'm just an arm's
so we can
length
play
away.
dice.
That's right.
But, our light's blinking already, man. This may go dead. But, it's been a few days. Kai ain't playing ball in here.
I don't know how his ball got in here.
A few days since we'd, done a video, so we thought we'd better jump on here. It's actually been 4 or 5 days of hell. Really, it has. Yeah. I'm not gonna get on here and whine or anything. It's all part of supposed to be self-reliant, you know, and things happen, and you know,
gotta go with it.
you go with it, and it cleans out what little bit of nest egg you thought you had right before Christmas. But hey, so I ain't gonna sit on here. Just some things happen that we had to fix and take care of, and it's all, man. And I mean, if you own your own house in the city, man, it's the same, you know. Man, actually, I just heard this morning, my mom told me that my grandma this year so far has had to replace a roof, her refrigerator, and now her flipping heater is acting up. You know, so I mean, it doesn't matter.
No.
You know, it's the maintenance stuff, but of course, it always comes right at
the end of the year.
At Christmas, which, man, the winter always is. Man, I'll tell you what, man, you ain't gonna hear, until there's snow out here, you're not gonna hear this old hillbilly say nothing bad about the weather, man, because there is no snow out there. And the hill, you know, we're right at the base of the mountain. Kai, dude, we're right at the base of the mountain.
And you can see this snow line. It's just, you can almost reach up and touch it when you're standing out there.
Yeah, it is so close that, man, I'm not even, you know, and then they keep predicting it, and then they change it, and all that, so it's great. It is cold. It's cold.
And we have an inversion. Yeah. We've only seen the sun just a couple times in the last week. But
yeah, it's been getting down to, I think we've hit single digits overnight, once or twice, and then, yeah, it hasn't been getting above freezing for a while. Should I change that battery now, or just wait?
Let's go ahead and just go.
Okay.
We might have enough there.
Just go, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's just go with it.
Alright, so, there you go.
We got it.
Got a couple of, I'll first show your...
yeah, this was real fun.
This is hilarious.
This is a postcard that we were sent for the drawing. And on the back it says, "How is this potato like you?" Answer, "It's a commentator."
It's a commentator.
And they got a stamp there on it.
Yep. It's a spud.
It's tater.
You know what I'm going to do with it? I'm actually going to put the toothpicks in it and put it in the water. We're going to grow this potato.
That's a real good idea.
I'm not putting this in the box.
For the postcards.
So I'm going to make you, I'm going to do an index card and put your card in there. But we're going to put this over here, and then we'll show it later on. But we're just going to grow a potato plant, man. That's what you do in Idaho. If somebody sends you a spud, you grow it. All right, so now...
Okay.
We got a couple other.
Do you have a knife here? Things, I didn't even grab a knife. This one here I can open without a knife.
Actually, I got this new one I just made me.
This one's from California, Sacramento area. And you might need that for. I'm gonna let you open that one.
No, you're good.
I'm good.
You're good.
Good at opening up packages.
Good at closing packages.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Yes,
a fancy box.
Yep.
Just gotta check, make sure I ain't no note. Alright. See, that's why I told Miss Kitty that is why I should just change it when it starts blinking. So alright, so we're back to our open our card.
Christmas card.
I love that. Show the cut, show it. I love squirrels.
Squirrels are so cute.
So great.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're tearing up, Miss Kitty.
This is from Lynn. She says, "Hi, Kevin and Miss Kitty. Just sending you a happy holiday hello during this nutty season. I love watching your videos all the time, and I think you guys are great. Merry Christmas and Blessed New Year. Lynn from Central California."
Thank you so much,
awesome,
Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She sent us a little
Christmas,
something.
Little Christmas cash in there.
And yes, and that's thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have man, God works in weird ways, strange ways.
Yeah.
That's wow.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I don't, man. You're trying to make a hillbilly cry. Wow, that's awesome.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna put that card in for the drawing also.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, so you want me to open this one too? Yeah.
And this is from Elf Lord's Journeys. He's the one that's done the painting. I still haven't got it framed, and we're waiting until we have actually a few of them he done. We got a couple in the van, and actually one of them he does the paper, man. It keeps, I don't know if it's the cold, but I keep having to put it won't stay, man. And Kevin had this heavy duty two-way tape stuff. We put it on, and we're like, yeah, that'll do it. And lo and behold, man, that I think it's the painting paper,
right? Because it's got some fabric in it, maybe, or something.
So I
I
gotta
have to
get
take my glasses
something
off.
back
I don't want to get the knife in there underneath.
That actually, I noticed last night when I was messing with that knife that the tip is not my specification. I can't believe it went by you. Did you even notice?
I didn't do anything with the.
Oh, really?
I just.
Oh, you figured it was mine, so I could take care of my own business.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't like it up here, so I got to fix it. Okay. He does the most amazing.
He does. Let's start here on this side. I can hear Kai at the door.
I don't know how many postcards he's got. Quite a few.
Yes, he does.
He's got quite a few postcards.
Yes,
and we hit, which it went up to, was it 89 or was it 8,900?
9,902.
Yeah, but then it went back down to 9,899. Yeah. And then a minute ago when I was on there, it was back up to 901. Okay. Now we got less than 100 right now, but it could change.
Oh, there's still, there's more in there. It's multiples.
Oh, okay. I can tell. I can see
wings. I can see wings. Card enclosed. Merry Christmas. I heard you mention that the hawk and the bobcat were your spirit guides, so I thought I'd paint them for you.
Oh, wow.
James.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm going to let you hold that one up.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Look at them paintings. That's awesome.
Don't know if you can
see the one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the,
yeah, you got it.
He's so awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, James.
He's so talented. I love them. Man, we're going to have once we get that cook shack, the whole wall's going to be Elf Lord Journeys. I love that one. That's awesome. Oh, there's this.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. And he's got, I don't know how many postcards he has in the drawing. That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
Is that a self-portrait? You look like Santa Claus. Oh, I love that, man. That hawk's amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Man, I'm choked up by all of it.
Nice gifts.
Yes.
Like the spirit guide animals.
Man, man, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, and then I just found my train of thought, man.
I guess it didn't roam too far away, did it?
Huh?
Didn't roam too far away,
nope.
did it?
I got some plugs. I'd actually done a few plugs down below. And we still have these ones. These were actually sent to us. It's been a while, man. I had them in the refrigerator. And last year, man, I'd cut the logs and stuff out here to set them because these are plugs that you plug. And these ones are reishi, I think is how you say it. Reishi. And then shiitake, and I'm going to plug some logs today. I pulled in a couple in here last night, and over in our wood crib in here, the temperatures and everything. Last year, man, we could have been picking mushrooms right here off, because I wouldn't turn the camera, but the crib, you got, the Hillbilly headquarters right here where we sit, and the wood stove behind there, and then there's a wood crib over to the side. And I don't know what it is about that, but
the moisture.
Moisture and man, everything's just perfect, man. The mushrooms that grow over there is just crazy. So
it's a dirt floor.
Right on that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dirt floor over there. So
yeah, it's rock up to there, and then it's dirt floor, and that and the mycelium, or
mycelium.
Gosh, that just drives me nuts. Mycelium. I don't know why I do that, man. As much as I'm into mushrooms, and that one always just throws my tongue for a loop. But man, we had it coming off logs like this. I mean, you know, and that's, you know, I won't go in there because some people will be freaking out, but I mean, we're even made of it. You know, I mean, the whole earth. They've proven now if you grab a handful of dirt of soil, that 20% of that is the mycelium. That was the school teacher look. She's so cute.
I was waiting for you to say the.
I always say, I don't know, mycelium or something is what I always, it drives me nuts, man. When you have one of those words that you just can't, especially when, man, you know, man, mushrooms are my life. Man, I love my dang mushrooms. But anyway, so we're going to plug these in here, and I'm actually going to do some in the logs. I'm actually going to do some in the some jars. I've had these. Chris sent these to us.
Yeah, Shell.
Yeah, shit. Oh, yes. Chriselle sent these to us. Did she ever email you back after she chewed your butt? She didn't? You still mad at her?
I don't know. I need to send, I'm just going to mail my usnea, your usnea to you, because I really want to hook up, but I really want you to have the usnea also, so.
Well, I should just send it to her.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do.
Send her some, and when we go, she's upset with us because last time we went, and she's right by where the main auction is, and that last time that we went down, yeah, I talked about it, about the old girl was chugging and blah, 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 and I haven't, and like I said, there's so much stuff's been happening and stuff around here since we got back that I hadn't even had time to do that. And up the road in the little town, you know, you can buy at Cinex, you can buy ethanol free. That's all I ever run. That's what I run in my Mazda. That's what I run. You know, I don't put, you know, that ethanol. All you're doing is dumping moonshine in your tank, you know, and you can run off that. But it's just, man, it burns up seals.
It's just,
right.
For an older vehicle, it's not.
Well, I noticed on the newer chainsaws, the steel and all that, and the Poland and all that in the books, man, it says right in there, man, you know, you can use ethanol fuel, you know, with ethanol in it. But the old vehicles, and I've said this before, is they were made, for leaded fuel, you know, in the 70s. The Mazda's right on the border, but it wasn't made for ethanol. And my Mazda, the Green Bean, man, if we put, you know, Maverick gas, Shell gas, or any ethanol additive gas, that thing runs like a man, just kind of like what the van does.
was doing, yeah.
So anyway, so I didn't, I haven't pulled the plugs, checked the filter, nothing, you know, and we haven't really, other than running to the post office like we do, we haven't, just up and down the thing. Well, the other day, well, I guess it's been a little bit, but I'd put, you know, when we came back in, because the reason we put ethanol-free fuel in it that last time was we were down in Boise, and we would have to go all the way across town to get ethanol-free fuel, so we went ahead and put some stinker gas in it, and that was when we were having the issues.
So,
and
very possible it was gas.
Yeah, so it could be, or the moisture, you know, and that's the other thing is the, you know, ethanol and stuff, you can get that moisture, especially when it's cold like that. And stuff too, especially if your tank's low or whatever. Anyway, I haven't done nothing, but we just ran to the post office a minute ago, and then yesterday when we drove it, and we took off out here yesterday and went ahead and just cruised up and down the highway because she was just running amazing again, you know, just like nothing. And so I think I'm just gonna go with, I'm actually gonna buy a set of plugs and have them in there, you know, and then when I get time, it's so dang cold right now, but this week put some plugs in it and get a fuel filter just so I have them with me. And then you guys, everybody that keeps saying it, and then Cara came over and said the same thing about that sea foam. You know, I've been hearing about it for years and I've never used it, but so I'm gonna pick some of that up and run through too. But anyway, so that's where we're at on that. I don't even know how I got on the,
because you were talking about the last time we went down to the auction.
Oh yeah, so the last time, so that was one of the reasons, Chriselle, that we didn't get all day is Man, I was afraid when I pulled in the auction that I wasn't even going to get it started to get. I mean, it was running like crap.
So questionable.
And we ended up sitting in line at the auction for over an hour and a half. And, you know, had to get over to see my mom. And only spent probably, 2 hours with her. And we wanted to be back here before dark, which didn't happen.
Yeah.
But
it was close.
Yeah, I know she's got me a bucket of. She probably threw them in the trash. Probably said, "Right, SOB." She's got me a bunch of railroad spikes too that I need to get down there. And it wasn't that we didn't want to see you.
No, not at all.
And then the other one that always too is Thunder Mountain's always chewing my butt for not. And see, so if we go down there and visit everybody, then my grandma and my mom are gonna be chewing my butt and my brother because I didn't spend no time with them. We just need to slide in there and not tell nobody.
I don't think that would work.
No, we could try it.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember my fun books that we got as a gift.
We found out who
we did
sent them. It's my buddy Dwayne and Heather.
And his lovely wife, Heather. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. That's awesome, man. Yeah. You rule.
Yeah, check them out.
You rule, buddy.
They're at... Oh, don't you do that. Mothership Products. And they have a really fun time on there. They get together with other people who sell things online and do live auctions.
Yep, and he's been trying to get us to. We're just not. I've got the stuff to set up to do live. You know, we've had lots of guys telling us to do a live chat and stuff. And before I'd do, before I'd get on Dwayne's show, we had...
The Homesteaders.
Yeah, man, what's the name of his channel? Because I did give him a shout out.
It's a mystic.
No.
That invited us on to do a guest.
Dang it. I know why I see his things all the time.
Two Family Homestead?
I'll
just keep throwing them out
Doug
there.
and Stacy, St. Bernard Acres. That's one of them.
But we need to get comfortable
I'm sorry
doing
about
lives.
that. I hate when I go to mention somebody and then... But, it's... Anyway, before I do any live shows on, and Bob's been trying to get me, and actually Bob went live because we were talking on the phone and talking about going live the first time together, and he just jumped the gun, man. He wasn't waiting for this hillbilly.
So you're just not going to do it now?
Yep, so down. Thanks, Bob.
Because he didn't wait for you to be
No, now he's like the live queen. I mean, king. Old Santa Claus. He's been doing the things. I haven't watched any Bobs. I really haven't. Man, we haven't been watching any. I did catch Mothership. We caught just the tail end of them opening some gifts and stuff that they got.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, last night, right before we were headed in, and it came up. And
Heather, I like Hello Kitty too.
Yeah.
Surprise.
That's actually, I was going to click on there, but you guys were ending it. I was going to say, I like my Hello Kitty.
It was unfortunate, though, growing up, Hello Kitty was not big here in the States, so I didn't get to take advantage of that as a child. But...
No, but they teased her a lot about Kitty something. That was not a good name to grow up with as a sweet little girl.
As a young, sweet little girl, no.
No, it is. No,
oh, yeah.
Now
I love it.
Miss Kitty.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah, but Gunsmoke was big.
Well, yeah, but then everybody called me Miss Kitty, and when you're a child, that doesn't, and especially who Miss Kitty was, that wasn't really, the person that you wanted to.
Well, see now, Miss Kitty from Gunsmoke's only second to you.
That's right. In your eyes.
Yeah, in my eyes, and everybody else. Everybody loves Miss Kitty. All right, so I mean that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the pictures, and thank you, Lynn, very much.
That's the
that's from Ciowa.
That's that one.
Thank you so much. That like I said, man,
very sweet surprise.
Yeah, for sure. And Miss Kitty always, everything happens for a reason. Everything
works out.
As a way, we always say.
Has a way of working itself.
So you don't even know your own quotes.
Yes, I do. Okay. I got lots of them. Which one? I'm trying to find which one you were thinking of.
Oh, okay. So good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. We'll be back real soon.